We are 5.5 months post-halving right now. I'm gonna show you historically why you should be so freaking bullish right now, why that you should be expecting a massive pump probably any week now. But first, look at this tweet I did today. It says Sunday humor at Sir Crypto Tips if you want to watch me on Twitter. But I had to post this because it just reminds, everybody needs a reminder, especially in the US, what is going on with their government. So here you go. A doctor makes $174,000 a year, and then a member of Congress, Nancy Pelosi, makes $174,000 a year. Look at the difference. One is an honest, or maybe honest person who is paying their taxes, and the other one is on the receiving end of who you are paying those taxes to. So just a reminder, taxes aren't just for the roads, okay? And speaking about that, and for those of you who have been waiting for new merchandise and really enjoy our merchandise and shirts and whatever, you should definitely check out the election collection, shop.learningcrypto.com, okay? Moving on, we have global liquidity breaking $100 trillion. So what is global liquidity? It's pretty much the amount of money that's flowing around the world that people are willing to spend, invest, or whatever. And so that money actually the liquidity actually goes up during times of central banks lowering interest rates, like we just had. I think the Federal Reserve just lowered interest rates 50 basis points. But like I said, I've been saying this over and over and over again. It doesn't matter. We are in a massive bull market, regardless of what happens with global liquidity. So don't pay too much attention to that. It's good to know what is happening around the world, but as far as the bull market is intact regardless of what the Federal Reserve is going to do about global liquidity. It just doesn't matter. Okay. What matters is that it's 21 million Bitcoin in the world that will ever be available, and we are in a multi-year cycle bull market, and we are at the very end, in my opinion, of this bull market. I think we might have one more semi-big pullback, just because I see open interest very high, which is the amount of leverage in the system right now. But as soon as we can wash out some of those longs, we are good to go. For me, and my members at learningcrypto.com, we are buying spot and holding. We are not trading anything, okay? We are just buying spot and holding. We have a big market order. Check out learningcrypto.com for that one. So speaking about the Federal Reserve, in the United States, the federal government will spend $892 billion in the current fiscal year of interest payments, on interest payments, more than it has earmarked for defense, and approaching the budget for Medicare health insurance for older people and those with disabilities. So just to clarify with what is going to happen in the future, this number is going to go up exponentially. You may think, no, this next president or this president is going to save the United States. No, they're not. This is impossible. You cannot get rid of this runaway train. And you can remind me 2 years from now. Go ahead, please remind me. Pin this if you want. Remind me, and I will remind you that this is exactly what I expected. And you'll notice in a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, it gets exponentially worse. And those interest payments are going to create massive amounts of inflation as well. It's horrible, but whatever. You know what? You're in Bitcoin. This is the way to escape this inflationary runaway train. Okay, we have Ash Crypto posting. This is one of my favorite tweets. He says Bitcoin's price 12 months after each halving event. So, okay, right now keep in mind, we are 5.5 months post halving right now. So here's some bullish stuff for you to get ready. Buckle up. 2012 halving, we had price of 182. I remember this day because that was my first year that I got into crypto. 12 months later, it was at $510. So went from 182 to $510. 2016 halving, The price was $661. 12 months later, it was $2,600. 2020 having $8,600, and then 12 months later, it was at $58,000. Now we are at $63,870 during the 2024 halving. Guess what the price is going to be? I think it's going to be much higher, in my opinion. Yeah, let me know what you think with the comments below, what price you think Bitcoin is. But you know what? Let me tell you this. If we're going by history, we can see that you should be darn bullish right now, because we are at pretty much every single post halving, we've done very, very well a year after the halving. So I don't expect this to be any different. Anyways, like and subscribe. Talk to you soon.